Hey Coach, hey Alan, can you just give us your thoughts on the game, Coach?
Pretty pleased with 7/8 of it. It's hard to really explain that last 5 minutes, to be honest. And we're going to break it down, watch it. And I think we're just out on our feet. It looked like we were the 15th round of heavyweight fight, and we're struggling to get out of that corner. I'm a little lost for words on it, to be honest. We used our timeouts. We got play sent in. We just couldn't get into sets, and it's really disappointing. I think the guys are going to be really disappointed with the result. And I thought it was tremendously courageous. He wasn't going to play. Creaky was struggling, and I thought the bravery they showed was immense. We get some fresh bodies back this week though. A little time on the court. We're gonna have to give these guys some rest. It was a pretty tough trip to get up to Wollongong and then come back for this one. They fought the best they could. We fought the best we could. That's just a disappointing result, a really disappointing way to finish a game.
Can you talk a bit about that composure at the end? And I know that's something that you kind of banged on about last season. Is it something that you hope Gary might be able to fix?
Absolutely, yeah. No, we need fresh bodies. Fatigue kicked in. The physical side of the issues that we're facing showed better, appeared during that down the stretch. But that's both Trey and Gary. Will be able to come in and help and alleviate some of the pressure down the stretch games. I thought we did a really good job of getting Alan the ball for the majority of the game. They just got stuck. We couldn't get it back over to the second side of the floor to get him touches down the stretch, create for us, and we saw the result.
Give us an insight into, you mentioned Creaky and Alan weren't going to play. What's the ailments and how did they get up?
Creaky's still got his ailment from the off-season. Alan just had a bit of a niggle with the knee, hyperextended in the last game. He's going to feel that tomorrow, I think.
Alan, you're an energy guy, and you showed your energy today. How disappointing is it to be up and about like that and then come away with a loss late in the game?
It's extremely disappointing. It's anytime you get a lead like that, you get the crowd into it like that, and to not be able to finish the job, it's very disappointing, especially us in that locker room. As far as players go, we know what we let slip out of our hands today, and it's just something that you can't get back. And so now, as Coach was saying, fresh bodies are coming in, and we'll get a new look, and we'll get some more depth, and I think it'll do well for us.
Looked like things got a bit chippy with Binder out there. Was there a bit of back and forth going on there?
I don't know if it was chippy. I think it was just basketball, Anytime you get to go against somebody as talented as Keanu Pinder, obviously coming off of a most improved player, and that kind of sense, he's a tough guy to go out there and guard, and I think we battled really well tonight. I think the referees did a good job of letting us battle, and it's fun when you get to go against good talent like that.
Coach, can you talk to us a bit about next weekend? You haven't had a full lineup since, I think, Ryan had the incident with Daly way back in, I think it was March. Is there a chance that everyone's going to be available next weekend?
No, I don't think next weekend is going to be everyone available. Certainly the round after, I think we might be in a better position to finally get everybody in. We've got to make sure with Ryan, he possibly could have gone today, but he hasn't. There's just too many risks. He had the issue in the first week of pre-season. He spent the 4.5 weeks rehabilitating and got done in inside 3 minutes of court time. We've got to make sure he gets some up and downs at practice, and now we've got a week to prepare for the New Zealand Breakers. I think it's a more logical and safer procedure to give him that extra week. So I'm hoping Trey will be good to go. Like he was, a line ball decision today also. Again, would have been tremendously handy. he should be right as well. I'm thinking Gary might be the week after.
Good. How do you reconcile with yourself the idea of, as you said, how much film review you do of this game, understanding that it's not even close to the team you want on the court, but also balancing the idea that, as you said, it is a missed opportunity?
Yeah, I'm going to probably stew over that overnight and reflect upon it. I think it's really important. Like, not here to put the boot, sink the slipper in after the fact. You know, we know what happened. We know what took place out there. I think one of the things that we've really got to focus on was the defence that we showed for the majority of the game. I thought we were quite dominant on the boards as well. There was a lot of things that we were doing pretty well. We punted the ball around for 40 minutes though. I don't know, I haven't got my glasses, I can't read the numbers, but I don't think I want to read the numbers. I know those turnovers are ridiculously high. You know, I got some rookies in that backcourt. Kyle's getting overworked. You can live with some of them, but yeah, we've got to be better in that. And I feel like, you know, how can we be better will be more of the study than, hey, this is what happened and watch this, get better. That's not going to help us.
So the 26 turnovers. So Cairns want to play super fast. Maybe this is not for you, Alan. They want to play super fast. So how difficult is it to not get sucked into that high tempo play? Because it looked in stretches that it got pretty ragged.
You know, when you're playing against an offense like that, the way that they play, it's like you said, it's very difficult, you know, to not be drawn into that. But I think that's where we got to come back amongst ourselves and be solid. You know, I think being solid against that kind of chaotic type of offense bodes well for us when we can get to the second side on offense and create for our teammates and do that kind of thing and take care of the basketball. You put them in a difficult position because, one, you're making shots, and two, you're able to set your defense. And once we set our defense and played in the half court, we were pretty good. So, again, it's something to work on. And with more experience and more depth, it's something that I think we can really achieve. And next time we play a team like that in like a chaotic way, we'll definitely be a lot more solid.
Just for another one for you. So your relationship with the guards, and it was only a few weeks that you had anyway, but it's with a couple of guys. And if you get into the season, it's with guys that potentially weren't slated to play big minutes. So how have you found the challenge so far, just with the amount of guys and turnover you've had to deal with?
You know, it's basketball at the end of the day. You know, it's for the most part, everybody here, aside from Creaky, is new. So so it wasn't like I was locked in with this person or that person. It was always a fluid kind of thing anyway, and we knew the depth that we could possibly have in the future. So I was under the mindset that it was going to be different guys bringing the ball up, getting me the ball in my spots, me finding them. So it's all still a learning process in this young season. I think we have a lot to build on. Again, this is a disappointing one that we let slip away, but I think that with more depth, with more experience coming in, I think that the future can be something that we're going to look forward to.
There's nothing from Zoom, so let's finish up. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Good job, man.